So what I'm going to do is cycle through Aiko, Toshiaki, and Ayaka in that order, and basically slowly turn the gears towards preparing my runs. Oh my goodness, I'm keeping this intro. I started the recording and started coughing. Definitely want a Toshiaki at some point, though. That is the lowest RNG way to do this. Now, to survive a run, that'll be something different, but we'll see when it gets there. After 3 runs with Aiko, Toshiaki, and Ayaka, I will be proceeding to do something else. We're also going to do this just to randomize things, so let me make a note of this. Athotu World of Horror character exclusive. Oh, we're just going to set it to character exclusive. But we'll set random item stats, why not? So, as we move on here, let us see what happens as we do the thing. So, Aiko, because Aiko. And again, if you don't like these 3 characters, well, I mean, you're more than free. Then you're more than free. Not much else to say. But if I do get an achievement done, I am going to swerve. So as we get into a Athotu World of Horror character exclusive random item Aiko, the only other thing we're setting in stone other than Aiko is making sure we can get both light sources. I think we do have the heavy duty flashlight, but what I mean is that we're gonna make sure we have mermaids into. We have to make sure. We'll make sure we have mermaids and scissors, I think. But if we get Sailor's Timeline B, we'll use that too, but just making sure we have mermaids and scissors. So knowledge, strength, dexterity, light, maybe all stat checks, but Tachi-san, no second encounter. So that's a kind of load off my mind. But for the moment, I've started using Illegal Dana as Aiko, just both for ward and for the army knife. You don't need to do this if you are the type to kind of change your run more often. The more you control your run, the less you need to do the kind of strategies that I employ. Not that you even need to do them, because a lot of my strategies, or at least half of my strategies, are definitely on the less consistent side, I'll admit that much. I left these custom mysteries in. If you didn't see that, those are part of the other stream. But Sailors, Akamanto, so we're looking for a picture of a mermaid, basically. And then after we find a mermaid, we're looking at for a picture of the scissors. I forgot what the exact picture was, but when I see it, I'll know it. So, yeah, so it's a sigil of this. I don't want to say it just in case robots, but we also need mermaids. So that's the only thing we're waiting for. We're just sitting here for both of those 2 mysteries. If I accidentally skip them, I'm gonna cry because kind of going. Okay, we got it here. Recluse, scissors, flood, mermaids, and festival. We need to take mermaids before scissors. Yeah, before scissors to get the torch. But in the meanwhile, we can take anything else. So, all things considered, excuse me, my body. We do want to get rid of Recluse and Flood. So, I guess we might be doing Mermaid. Oh, no, we can't, because then we'll take burns. Oof. Wait, is this our only in-town mystery? I guess we do have to either take burns or do something else. I'm not gonna like that. I might even save. Oh, wait, no. I'm going crazy. Well, okay, here's the first... Oh, wait, no, we get Aiko's plush toy no matter what. Well, this is going to be an interesting run, then. Do I possibly want to beat the mad janitor? It's the only thing we can reliably handcuff. So, I guess we're going to find out. We do also need to grab a flashlight at some point, so maybe we did have the heavy duty. If that was the case, I thought the heavy duty unlocks when you do this thing though, but I just realized, well, 1, I don't have funds, and 2, I might not get a light source, so oopsie doopsies, I have made mistakes. We're gonna take a curse here, by the way, just to save some quote-unquote time. Traumatize doesn't hurt so much, as long as it's only 1. We'll take the army knife actually though this time. And yeah, I realize we don't have a store for the flashlight. We'll see what happens this run. If we don't get one, you might see a second run this video. I guess you can look at the video length and find out. What are we doing here? Flood, festival. We do have some seaside, but we're in mermaids now, and that, funny enough, mermaids, you think of the seaside, you're not doing any seaside investigations, unless you choose to do the side quest, which I don't plan to do. Flood, scissors, and what's the other mystery I'm forgetting right now? Recluse. So we don't have, we're not really visiting these 2 locations, and we're not really visiting the mansion either, right? Why am I going crazy? I keep forgetting. Recluse, scissors, flood, but you're not visiting these 3 locations anyway during flood. Recluse, I think I said the same thing. Anywho, let's set the police station somewhere, probably going to be in the school, just to remove modifiers, because we're not really, we're really not investigating any other, like, really not investigating any other location that's high threat level, or even max threat level, or even high threat level, which is not normal, but this is a run where I'm stuck in a locations for the rest of this run, so I mean, and I can take burns because Aiko has a plush toy, so funny enough, if I don't choose to fight the Mad Janitor, and I can't just get away with Doom, because if you're on Timeline B, I think it's Timeline B, you can just, you can take another ending, but otherwise, yeah, taking burns is not the worst thing in the world, because we have damage mitigation already. In the meanwhile, we do want to burn the school down, so I guess we are taking burns, that's right. So, whoops, let's do this, and let's hope we find a flashlight somewhere, I guess. Because again, I realized that when we don't take the hardware store, we do not get a thing. And you need to equip both as well, so I would have unlocked this achievement a lot earlier, but I did not have both light sources equipped in the run that I was using to try and unlock the double light source thing. So, here we are now. And if, you wouldn't be watching this video if something interesting did not happen. So, I guess that's that. Can we take 6 reason now? I need to get rid of both of these though. Yeah, I think we take scissors later. These two are too dangerous to allow through. The unfortunate part is I really didn't have a flashlight for this run, but this run is an interesting run. This is not a normal run, so if nothing else, I want to kind of showcase this run, because this is a run where, yeah, you would probably just take... Especially if this is the run... It's very specific. I don't think... I would be surprised, actually, if someone had a run like this and they were trying to do the achievement. That is... Although people like to say... There are a few people who like to say World of Horror is always going to be... I mean, and yeah, this situation doesn't really warrant an argument against what I'm about to say that some people say, but... People like to say that with World of Horror, it's all figured out, but then you have a run like this where you're trying to unlock an achievement, and if you have to unlock an achievement in this run, since we don't have the ability to seed in runs and control the RNG ourselves, then, yeah, if you get a run like this, you gotta deal with it, or, just waste time queuing out or dying. But queuing out would probably be the more consistent option, because what's most likely gonna happen is, yeah, you're gonna take a bunch of damage like I am here. So, oh, that's right, we're on a Thotu too, so we're taking super damage. I would like to throw something. I don't get to, unfortunately. I don't even think I get to do that, because that's not... Fast Summer only affects offensive actions, unless it's bugged somehow. Or, Aiko's passive, sorry, I'm going crazy. Yeah, we can't do anything else. I could try to dodge. We're out in 2 turns anyway from this point on. I might as well do this. So... Again, this is a very niche situation in which you would dodge. I'm taking Flood after, so I don't mind losing this much HP, but... Yeah, I forgot I was on a Thotu, that's why I'm taking 4 damage. But I would be taking 5 damage and possibly would have died, if not for otherwise. I think that's Road Close, right? I didn't look at the effect text, I just looked at the image. We do get Fast Swimmer now, that's one of the good things, but... As I just mentioned, we might not get the flashlight. Stay tuned to find out, or just skip ahead in the video, because that's what you can do. That's what you can do on this platform. But in the meanwhile, yeah, we're going to continue going on here. I think you can... Yeah, I mean, there is a low chance I can get flashlight from somewhere else, but I should have done that during Mermaids if I was really worried about not getting a second light source. There's nothing else to say. That's all I can say. I do get Prep Attack, Prep Strong, because Aiko plus Fast Swimmer, but in the meanwhile... So what I'm going to do here, again, if I don't do this run properly, or if this run doesn't go and I don't unlock an achievement, I'll do another Aiko run. I said I was going to do 1 Aiko, 1 Toshiaki, 1 Ayaka in that order, if until I unlock one of the achievements I'm trying to unlock. But hey, is there something else I could have done? No. Carpenter Hammer, I don't have a Carpenter Hammer, and I don't have the Ritual Robe, and I need to survive this run still. That's the soft rule I put for myself for the series. So yeah, we're just going to rest. This is going to hurt, by the way. I mean, we're taking normal damage now, because we have Plush Toy plus the Theologist, but... I would have been taking less damage had I not been forced to sustain burns. Because again, you need to burn the school down in-game to unlock the torch in Scissors. Whether it's Timeline A or B, I believe. And you'll notice I keep saying in-game sometimes. That's so that, because on this platform, so if you don't set things, this platform does have an auto transcript option, and I you know, just being safe with robots, when they scan through the text and they see that certain phrases being said, you know, I don't want anything bad to happen. It would be a mistake. Also, running shoes would not be a bad idea if we are about to enter scissors and take a bunch of damage, because we're on 4th mystery onward. Discipline is also not bad. That would probably be my advice, but again, this is what I meant earlier when I said I do things that are not really consistent. Although I would argue running shoes is, you know, can be useful. Depends what you run into, though. So as we grab the torch here, we need to equip this torch and a flashlight. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So we are on timeline B, 5 claps, and away we go. So yeah, we have a good chance of surviving. I could have actually done the achievement in this run. This time, it wasn't a lack of mindlessness when I didn't equip 2 light sources. This time, as I just take 5 damage to the face here, I should have actually braced. This time, it was I forgot to set the hardware store to grab a flashlight. Painting would have done as well, but obviously painting is not in this run, so yeah. Unless I have another light source I could have used here, and I'm just not remembering it at the moment. I do admit, I go somewhat fast, too fast for myself at times, so as we do prep strong here, yeah, this is what I should have done. This saves me a lot more damage. In fact, I could have saved 3 stamina damage here, but again, this is not normal either. Being able to brace comfortably on an enemy doing 5 damage, although you can brace and you're normally not going to be in that situation. 2, you have to have Fast Swimmer and Aiko's passive, and Aiko's passive, unless it's named somewhere and we just don't know the name, you can't get it for yourself. So all you can really do for a custom character anyway is to give yourself the Fast Swimmer perk, and if you want to use up both bonuses of a custom character, you could just add Adrenaline, or I think there's one other, I mean technically Hard Knock, but you need cigarettes for that, but you get what I mean. 2 sources of speed increases together as we get 4 claps and a bow. And yeah. So yeah, if I had another town mystery where I could go all over town and not progress a mystery, I could have been able to do a thing. I guess we'll do something I don't normally do, or if maybe I can do this and see, because I forgot where the neighbor thing is from anyway, but let's see what happens. So we'll do this and fight this. I don't think this is the achievement we're looking for, but we can fight this because, I mean, there's nothing else to do. So I think we can even do this. This is guaranteed. This poor, well, I mean, he's the perverted innkeeper, but nonetheless. So that's a Karakasa mask. We can get it there. That's where I remember. I think I remember someone doing that before to get the Karakasa mask, but whether or not we're going to get a ritual dagger and a ritual robe, I think, is going to be up for debate. So no use for hot bath, not going to do anything. None of these are really going to do anything, but we're going to heal reason. Never mind. I slipped on my button and did not do it. That takes up both... Oh, no. Well, no, it takes up both time periods, really? Because I should have had another period to kind of do festival things. Again, we'll check this just in case there's another light source somewhere. And if I'm just being really unlucky... I mean, I'll even reroll once or twice just in case I'm being really, really unlucky. But I don't think there are any other light sources here. No. So, yeah, we'll just continue onward. We have to do another force investigation now, but I don't mind doing another run here. Unless this happens. Nice 12 roll, by the way, game. I love it. I can't get rid of any of these injuries, by the way. We just have to live with it. Don't we have a thing? We have traumatized. That's not really going to do anything for me, though. And I have running shoes, so we're just going to use running shoes. To avoid mangled hand as well. The experience would be nice, but we don't need to be more than... Usually level 4 is satisfactory. It's okay for the purposes of completing a run. Sometimes you want to be higher. Maybe you want to be lower. But hey. And the times you want to be lower are times when you are... Specifically, the first example that comes to my head as we get cursed signs here is Toshiaki and Fatat Flash. Once you get Fatat Flash and maybe cure the Toshiaki spells, you don't really need any other perk. Yeah, I mean, they have niche situational uses, but that's what I mean by you stay on level 3, you have like 150 experience, and then you Fatat Flash. That's how important Doom is in this game. And just even objectively, it's important because Doom no longer decreases on Harbinger, as opposed to other difficulties, even on True Believer. I think it's been a while since I played True Believer, but True Believer still at least lowers the Doom by 1, which doesn't sound like a lot, but 5 Doom over the course of your entire run is kind of important. So yeah, we're going to get this run done, but we're not going to unlock anything, I believe. We'll even equip the torch just to torch, but Flame on! Anywho, moving on. I think Takshisan goes down in one turn. I hit my foot on the table. That didn't hurt, but boy, could the mic pick it up. This mic I'm now using just a tangent a little for a moment is actually quite sensitive. Do we actually somehow die here? I don't think so, right? As I said, we had 9 strength and the Funny Mask just healed us a bit, so I think we throw all of this stuff and we profit. So yeah. Because we actually still have the handcuffs. And even if he hit me for one turn, wasn't going to do anything. Now, I am quite sad because this was definitely a run I could have done the achievement again. But hey, it's me things. If nothing else, you saw a very non-standard run. That is interesting to try and do, but boy, wouldn't normally be normal. Katak Fatalist, by the way. So I guess this is the RNG that the game decides to throw me last here. So at least the random item stats aren't random this time, but we're gonna go for it. So warm-up run done. Let's get into this. Fatalist. Normal item stats. Just make sure we're on Harbinger and then Katak. So as we get into the actual, the real run, quote-unquote, we're in Fatalist, so we don't actually know if we have mermaids until I reroll. And the funny thing is, I need to reroll until I see mermaids and scissors. Otherwise, I might even just reroll this run because I mean, I could just cut the footage until I get a run that's both of these. But where's the fun in that? Says me. Knowledge, dexterity, even though it's kind of not fun. Second mystery, Toxicon. Light, maybe a charisma check. Still no second encounter. So hey. And this time we will properly set the thingamajiggy. If nothing else, the first run went to show that with bad RNG and no hardware store, it can be quite a thing to get a second light source. Unless you decide to grind in mermaids, but then you're taking a risk, I think, because you don't know how much doom you'll lose through the course of the run. Yeah, you see flood and you see scissors, but still, you're not sure how much doom will increase. So I guess we're gonna sit here for a moment and see if we can get mermaids and scissors to appear, specifically on the 2 mysteries here. We see mermaids, but we don't see scissors. Again, we're looking for a picture of a mermaid and a picture of a sigil, and if we don't see those as the guaranteed 2 mysteries, then yeah, we sit here. Again, just goes to show how important it can be to identify the pictures on the board as the mysteries, as their respective mysteries. So again, to repeat that, mermaids has a literal picture of a mermaid, a human with a fish tail, and scissors has a picture of a circle and a star inside that circle. So literally an occult sigil. Occult sigil. There's something, a magic sigil. What do you want? Whatever you want to say. If for nothing, I mean, I'll give it a good minute. If I accidentally skip over it, I'll be quite sad. But this run can be interesting. Again, we don't have seeds available. You can set a seed, quote unquote, but it does control your run somewhat. Last I checked, though that was a long time ago, but it doesn't exactly control like everything, which is what a seed should do. But shrug. So, and I think that there might have been some challenge. I mean, if we're going to go into dev talk for a moment while I grind this out for, again, a good minute or two, it can, because of how I can see how it would have been more challenging. Again, I'm not saying this is what happened, but you can set a seed at the start of the run, but then you can also reroll mysteries. Now you can still, seed something like that by using the seed to affect what you're rerolling into, but maybe that's not what happened. Again, I don't know. I don't know what the code looks like for World of Horror. So, but I think you can kind of see where I'm trying to go with this. So you set a seed for the run, and then maybe for whatever reason, I'm not saying Panther, but just in general as a concept, a developer decides to, change the seed when you hit reroll mysteries, which would be quite strange to do, but I think the ideal situation would have been to set a seed and use that seed, whether it's a string of characters or a phrase of numbers, then to use that basically seed to set what you're rerolling here. To infinity, of course, because, well, you don't know how many times the player is going to need to hit the thing. Okay, now we got mermaids and says, hey, perfect, just at the end of the topic. That being said, I still need to take mermaids first. If I have 4 out-of-town mysteries, just shrug. I need to control the run more. But, again, for now, we'll play 3 characters, and if we still don't get the achievement, then I will control it more. So, this achievement for 2 light sources would be easily attainable with custom characters. Again, if you didn't learn anything and you just want to unlock that achievement because you really can't get it done, just make a custom character, whether it's, download a custom character, go into that character's Ito file specifically, so I'm telling you how to do it. I need a thing, of course, but I think we can, you know what, we'll play with Shovel. Go into the character's Ito file and change their bonuses to flashlight and torch, or flashlight and even just heavy duty. I think that counts as well, but to be safe, I think the specific achievement expects you to equip the torch, a torch, and a flashlight. So I'm shrugging in real life as I say that's what you do. Stalker might be bad, but we need a flashlight. Can we get a flashlight, please? Can we get a flashlight, please? Oh my goodness gracious. That's not good for my Doom, but we had to. We didn't have anything else. We'll trade off stamina or reason. Probably stamina, all things considered. And we'll move on. Nice 12 roll, by the way. I need to actually start rolling well. I think I'm gonna witch tree twice. Don't give me something bad. Okay, that's okay. You know, you don't want to lose the tireless, or you don't want that basically, but we have to because I want to use the monument, and if it asks for funds, I don't want to lose the monument immediately. That's all I'm trying to say. So away we go. And we have a shovel equipped, but we're Ico, so it's a little bit better now. If we have Flood, though, this run is going to start going down into the garbage. I also forgot to use the police station. So knowing that, and knowing that I have to visit the, I almost said scissors. I do have to do scissors, but I have to... I'm putting patrols in the school, because we have to investigate the school a lot of times. Short little non-apology for me speaking quickly. I think I'm trying to fit a lot, as I could say. You know, funny thing, I mean, as I think with a lot of people who get into streaming or content creation, funny enough, one of the harder things to do is to, you know, staying silent is, I think, the easier thing to do, in my opinion, at least, than figuring out how to talk non-stop, and at least be somewhat coherent, at least. I mean, I'm not saying that what I always say has to be, or what someone says always has to be relevant, but... And in my case, I am kind of cheating, because I'm usually, you know, cheating in the way that I'm talking about the game, rather than, you know, talking about myself, which I could do at times, but, hey, also burns. But, yeah, as I just said... I think we actually just want to take the torch now. Or, yeah. No, 3 stamina? Why did I even say that? Why did I even suggest that? No, we're not doing that. So we're going to take a mystery. We're in Akamanto, so good thing I saved these handcuffs. But for the moment, I definitely need more stamina. But we also need to get... I did enable the school nurse, but we might as well grab the painkillers while we're here, so we'll do a twofer. We can also get rid of this bite. But funds. But I would rather this than get an infected wound. But yeah, talking without, you know, really stopping while focusing on the gameplay, even if you're just saying a bunch of stream of consciousness nonsense, so what I'm actually saying might not make any sense at all, but being able to kind of focus on the gameplay. That's why you see, I do admit, at least some of the mistakes I make are because I'm trying to do 2 things at once, so talk and play the game, and that's not, well, I mean... Relative to a lot of human beings on Earth, I believe, me included, in this, it is a skill that is not... It doesn't come naturally. That's not... Although humans may be able to multitask, so maybe it is something, again, I guess that's just my opinion at that point. It is a matter of whether or not someone knows how to do it, and I think this day and age, where people, you know, usually like to be on their own... Ooh, an Eldritch Amulet. We'll use that in a jiffy, or definitely after we get the... achievement. Yes, I snapped twice and facepalmed myself there. But, yeah, I wouldn't say in this day and age, at least at this, in the last 3 years to the next 2 years, maybe, well, people are getting better about it, in my opinion, but the ability to concentrate on gameplay while talking is not something that is normally normal, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Do I want to just eat this damage in the face? No, I just want to run, if possible. No, we can't. We're on attack. Help! Because we have, I think, literally we're about to fight Akamanto, so... Do I want to roll on this? I can't do anything better. I have to take 2 all. Can I take 2 all? I think I can. What do I do here? 12 damage? Oof. I can throw the shovel and then take the torch, but if I take scissors, I have no stamina. I will be able to level up. I don't know if that's going to save me, though. We're going to do this, and I'm going to do something... I'm going to try to look for this next turn. So, the only way this really goes wrong is if I miss both kicks. If I don't get the dodge, I can at least hit both kicks. But we didn't dodge because that action... 50-50, by the way. But I know I've only done it once in this video, even. But I can't get it to work. We can level up. Well, actually, we're going to do this first. And then we're going to level up, because if we get Fast Swimmer, that would be really nice for this encounter. Then we're going to even increase Strength and move on. I should be able to do a thing here, but I can Brace just to be certain. Because if I do this, I don't know. And it's definitely not guaranteed. Yeah, that's 45%. You're not going to make me do that. Now this, on the other hand, I think I can do that. Yeah, this is 18. Okay. Don't miss handcuffs, Jordan. Okay, good. We get the Crestfallen Mask, but we'll use that at the end of the run again, because end of the run. Well, we are missing a bunch of stamina, which is not great. I don't want to take scissors. I don't think I can. No, I can't. So into Ramen I go. I can go for Thorough Investigation to get more stamina, but I guess we'll see. Did I use the Witch Tree twice? I think I did, right? So if I did, I don't want to rest because my Doom is already high enough as it is, even with the Crestfallen Mask. Although, as I say that, really I passed that? I mean, it's nice to get Reason, but now I really don't want to rest. So I don't, I mean, I should if I need the stamina. That's just the end-all be-all of the situation. And in fact, I'm thinking, no, I should rest. I should rest. We're on Katak. I really should rest. Yeah, we're gonna rest because, yeah, we're on Katak. That's the biggest reason. But I'm definitely gonna overheal because I need the stamina for scissors. I don't know what's gonna happen, and especially since it's my fourth mystery. Yeah, we definitely want to make sure we survive. So as we take more stamina damage here, what I could do is, yeah, I should probably just trade off Reason here now. If I'm so scared about stamina, so we'll trade off 4 Reason for 2 stamina. I do have the Eldritch Amulet, that's why I'm kind of being loose with some of my Reason, but at the same time, I do need to make sure. Now, I could throw the Nice Ring and the Thingamajiggy right now. Is this the last one? Oh, I would have liked to grab a thingy. Did we get another Nice Ring, by the way? Gosh dang it. I guess I am going to throw both Nice Rings away, because now I don't really get to use my funds. So, or I don't know if I can use my funds for sure, because for all I know, I could have Scissors into Flood, and if I do have that, I have that, that would be quite tragic, but it could be tragic. I'm Aiko, so it's not really that bad yet. But while we have the chance, we can take Scissors now. That way I can guarantee that I've done the achievement. Nah, that's the wrong one. And yeah, we unlocked that achievement and at least get something done this video. We should also level up now. We'll take Discipline just in case. We don't have the second encounter, thank goodness, because I would have forgotten. But I think we... Wait, is the torch actually better here? 495. Perception. Probably not. Funny enough, even with Fast Swimmer thing, although Shovel is quite slow. We'll do this. So, off we go. And now we can equip the Eldritch Amulet to our leisure. But I would like to not do that if possible. That's a perception check, by the way. If I take a Cut Artery and I have Flood, Festival, Vigil, and so on, that would be quite bad. That being said, this bite is not also going to do me any favors, but I didn't really care about Dexterity. I knew that was going to go down anyway. Anywho. Wow, it would be nice to do something cool there. I could try to dodge. I'm going to do something more reliable with 8 strength. This is a very specific threshold for Aiko. This is not normal. You need Fast Swimmer, you have to be Aiko, and then you need 8 strength with a normal random item shovel to brace prep strong. Don't ask me why I remembered that in that moment. I just... I guess, I mean, listen, no one else is going to tell you that you can do that with shovel. Let's take the Reason hit here, because 12 rolls. Oh no! Oh, I have 4 luck! No! That's a shame I lost 2 luck. Unless it somehow actually affects the rolls against you, that I really don't care. We can even just eat this in the face. Although, I mean, you know what? If we're going to do this, might as well do this. I think we can't do this, because we needed 8 dexterity. Because, buffed action, by the way. In fact, we would have had more... I know I blew my mic out there, but we had more time because, hey, guess what? Dodge has 10... Oh my goodness. At least I dodged the attack, but... You know what? Let's just play it safe here. Why am I even gambling with dodge? But yeah, dodge has, I think, cost 10 time units less. Hey, Jordan, I need to go back and watch my own battle tutorial video. But, basically what I'm trying to say is dodge is faster, and I still couldn't do it with prep strong, as opposed to brace. But... Also, I think it's because dodge is not an offensive action, which Aiko's passive does not affect. Also, I did not look at the thing, so we're just going to clap 5 times and hope. I didn't look at the thing. This is when I forgot I should not be doing this. Did we actually take 2 all damage there? Anywho. Well, I know that it's a bow clap. Bow clap 4 times? Hey, oh, never mind. I mean, that's not the worst thing that could have happened, but it's a clap sandwich, as we get time skip here. But we have Akamanto's mask for the moment, so I'm not worried as much, and we still have the Eldritch Amulet. I just said that, and I should have actually healed stamina. But we'll do Sailors last. I guess it's going to be Sailors. We do have things to throw away. We might as well do it now. I can even probably throw the flashlight away, but we're going to wait, just in case we get another item. Because we don't know, right? We don't know. And then, yeah, for as long as possible, we want to try and keep a thing. Now, I should rest here just to be safe. I'm going to rest twice here. Now we're effectively at 76% Doom. I do want to be careful here. But let's find out. Really? That removes stamina? I didn't know that. Oh, we do have mansion investigations here. Maybe I should have... I should have swapped to the police patrols. We might still have a few, but either way, it wouldn't hurt to do this. We break even, if nothing else. So I think Seaside... No. I'm thinking of the last run. We're gonna hold this level. We don't really need running shoes, I don't think, unless we run into something really, really horrible. But again, we're saving the Crestfallen Mask until a very later date. Is there any Doom enemy in the Seaside? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? This empty bottle would have been nice, but hey, and yeah, we did run into something terribad, so yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna lose -2 all, that's perfectly fine for the moment. But, I mean, there's no buts, it's just we're trying to survive. So, what do? We do want to sit here for the moment. We might get another torch, funny enough. So really, yeah, again, but you don't know if you're gonna get Sailor's Timeline B for cert, unless you force yourself on Timeline B. Sorry, that's my mistake. But for the moment, I don't think we even need to do this side quest. But hey, we're on Timeline A, so I guess we'll keep the torch on us. And yeah, we're gonna keep holding on this level because we're not sure if we need stamina here. Now we got fetid fumes, and the empty bottle would have been nice. But I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? We do have 2 sources of light, so we should be taking stamina here. And we still have the Eldritch Amulet, just to keep in mind. But now... Actually, if we can wait for Tox... No, we have to equip it now. We have to equip it now because if Toxie-san somehow smacks us to 100%, we won't get to switch to the Crestfallen Mask before the game kills us. So, Knowledge, Dexterity, we lose 6 stamina. We do have a Lump of Flesh. Hopefully that we shouldn't die because of that, but... Hey... I think we took Mermaid second, right? Please tell me I took Sir Mermaid second. Either way, we shouldn't die. We don't have the 6th floor either, so unless Toxie-san really smacks us a whole bunch, we should be fine. In fact, I don't need this stamina here, but we can also just double dexterity. Yeah, that'll be better, I think. We get drenched, but that shouldn't affect us too much. And if it does, I'm gonna cry. But, hey. Let's find out. The one thing we can do is immediately Desperate Action. Do we get 100%? Or are we doing Blood Moon things? Well, we're going to roll the dice and see where fate may turn. So, wow, you just outright... Well, he took bonus damage. That's why he died immediately. But we shouldn't die no matter what is what I'm trying to say. And if we somehow do die, I have made a mistake. But, without further ado, let's... Oh, wait, no, we did Akamanto, I think. Right? No? We did Ramen third, we did Mermaid second. Nope, I'm going crazy. Well, thankfully, I calculated all this out. Hopefully. I should survive. Yeah, I should survive. Okay, good. I mean, not that you need to... Again, let me just put this disclaimer in. You don't need to survive your run to unlock the achievement. You don't need to survive your run to unlock the achievement. One last time. You don't need to survive a run to unlock the achievement. But now we unlock the heavy-duty flashlight, which is a pretty cool knowledge weapon. It is a good alternative, and hey, it indirectly makes Hardware Store more viable, because if you don't like the Occult Store for whatever reason, then you could just enable the Hardware Store and leave vending machines in case you get like 5-6 funds to get a pack of cigarettes. But that's my personal, less consistent strat, but good for encounters and, you know, if RNG is good. But otherwise, we have 8 achievements left, well, 7 if we don't include this, because this unlocks when you do all achievements, I think at the end of the run. It's been a while. We can do the Blue Rune Gem Riddle at some point. That'll be a bonus episode, but as for everything else, you need to do this kickbox cutter to do Break the Blade. And I guess the next run is going to be a Toshiaki run, which is going to be interesting because we're going to force a 10 damage kick, but it's going to be, yeah, Toshiaki thing. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to support me, you know what to do. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye!